Alright, today I'm going to be talking to you guys about why to come to Lipscomb, or for all of you, why to stay at Lipscomb instead of transferring. Lipscomb Academics is a lot better than you would expect. One fact is that the engineering department scored higher than both Georgia Tech and Vanderbilt, and Georgia Tech is that's like their main thing is engineering. So, and that's just one example. Lipscomb scores better in academics than a lot of schools that you wouldn't expect. Also, the student activities on campus are really great. We have a lot of free concerts, and Wednesday night we eat is something that you won't get at a state school. And there's just a lot of better opportunities that you can get in a smaller atmosphere. Also, at Lipscomb University, you're in Nashville, so that's obviously a big plus. There's plenty of awesome concerts and restaurants and lots of activities that you can do off campus as well as on campus. Comparison to other schools, I had the opportunity to travel to UGA last week to visit a friend, and so I kind of got to see the comparison between a smaller school like Lipscomb and a state school. And there were some things that were better about UGA. The dining was obviously better. They had a lot of really good options, and they had multiple dining halls. And they also had a lot of really nice facilities that are funded by the state instead of private school. And those were the only really positives I saw. A lot of the negatives I saw was we had to drive everywhere around campus. The campus was huge. It basically took up all of Athens, Georgia. And every student either has to drive or take a bus. We were in the dorm and we had to travel to the intramural field, and instead of walking out of high rise 50 feet, we had to drive across campus a couple miles just to play soccer. So that was definitely different than a small school like this. And also for sporting events, they have to pay for most of the games, especially big football games. They're in high demand, so they actually have a lottery system, and not all the students can get to go to the games, and if they do, then they have to pay money for them. Compared to Lipscomb, we all get to go to all the games for free, but for a student and have our ID. So other than that, the campus was really spread out. The dorms were massive. The dorm that I stayed in was probably 3 times the size of high rise, and it really made the students feel like they were just a number instead of an actual student at the university, which is what I really like about Lipscomb, is that there's only 4,000 or 5,000 students here compared to 30,000 at UGA, where there's maybe 7,000 or 8,000 in just one class, and they're all staying on campus in the same dorm. And also the dorms were a whole lot smaller at UGA, and that was